Hi, everybody. It's Vicki Hinze. I'm happy that you've joined me today for this informal chat. I have a lot of news to share with you, much of which I'm very excited about. The first thing that I want to show you is this. Random House, uh, with Books on Tape, has put out an audio version of Deadly Ties. And in all of my career, this is my first audiobook, and I am just over the moon about it. So I wanted to be sure to tell you about it and ask you to celebrate with me. The next thing that I wanted to tell you was that Deadly Ties, which came out in February, has been selected as the ACFW July Suspense Read. So if you belong to the ACFW Book Club, you'll be reading Deadly Ties in July. I'll be online with you for the discussions and available to answer any questions. And of course, you can always email me questions. I welcome them anytime. The next thing that I wanted to tell you, I'm quite excited about this too, is my War Games books. The first three, Body Double, Double Vision, and Double Dare, are now available on ebook. I get requests from you all the time for these, and so I am just elated that Harlequin has decided to put them out, and they are online now. So we just had so much to celebrate, and because I want to share that celebration with you. So I have a new contest going that just started, and it's called Summer's Nearly Here, and I Need a Little Retail Therapy contest. It'll be the first annual. So you can find information on it, the details on it, on my vicki.hinze.com website or on the Facebook page, on the fan page now, not the my personal account. You know that those are different. So the one you want is vicki.hinze.author. If you go to that on Facebook, you'll find the contest information. It'll be on the left-hand side. Be sure to enter. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also on Facebook, we're talking on the page, we're talking about your love story. It's your opportunity to tell me your love story. And also, we're talking about weddings, to tell us what your wedding was like. We're having quite a lot of fun with that, so I hope you'll join us. The next thing that I wanted to be sure to tell you was that there are some new articles for those writers who were interested in the articles being placed on Kindle. You know, I've started doing that. Cheryl and I have been working on that. And there are some new ones up, and I just wanted to let you know that. One of them is Why We Need a Plan. And it's written for writers, but it's really good career strategy, basic principles and concepts for anybody, regardless of their career. So you might want to check that out. It's quite lengthy, but it's not complex stuff. It's just things that you need to think about and things that you should consider when planning your journey. Next on my list is the Emerald Coast Writers Conference. You'll find more details on it on my website under the schedule. It's in early April this year. They've changed it. Typically it runs February, March, but this year it's going to be in early April. I'm going to be doing a couple of workshops there, and we're really lucky. Joyce Holland, who coordinates that, has been real busy. And she has gotten some very, very high quality editors to come in. So it'll be a conference. It's a small conference, but it's a conference worth coming to because you'll have direct access on a lot of different fronts. As you know, Emerald Coast Writers is a diverse group of writers, so you have a lot of different genres and a lot of different age groups that are written for. And she's made sure that editors are available for all of the different things that we're interested in. I've forgotten now, to tell you the truth, what my subjects will be, but I promise I'll look it up and post it before April. The next thing I wanted to tell you is about the Mira anthology. It'll be out next summer. That is the summer of 2012. It's an ITW, or an International Thriller Writers um, collaboration, and Mira will be publishing that. I have a story that's going to be in it. It's called Wed to Death, and I love this little story. I hope you will too. Also, and this is kind of breaking news, I haven't signed the papers on it yet, but I've agreed to do it. Novelists Inc. is going to be doing an anthology, and it's quite unusual because the only guideline that the author was given was write a story you love. And so, needless to say, since that's been my mantra for over 2 decades, I am very excited about it. I've already plotted and planned my story. It's called Invidio, which is Latin for envy. And it is not CBA or ABA. It is a different kind of story, but I hope that you'll give it a chance to enchant you. And I hope that it does. The premise certainly enchanted me. The next thing I wanted to tell you is that I have changed my blogs a little bit. I am still doing the My Kitchen Table, which is mostly about writing. The Thinking Aloud, which is a single thought a day, when those days when we're really, really busy, so that we can still have something that we consider worthy of thinking about. We don't want our minds to turn to mush, do we? But you can just ponder on it throughout the day. And of course, my faith zone, which is where I get up close and personal on my spiritual journey, and you're more than welcome to join me there. I have also started doing a public libraries top 10. As you know, I'm a strong supporter of our public libraries, and many of them are in crisis due to budget cutbacks, as everything. We're all in financial crises collectively. So the stories that I choose to go into that, the top 10 stories, are not necessarily the ones that most people would pick. I'm looking specifically for stories that tell us all of the wonderful services and opportunities that people are being serviced and offered by our public libraries. Those are my top 10. Are the ones, the unusual roles that our librarians and their staffs are filling in and helping out and going the extra, not just 1 mile, but 5 or 10 miles. And so I hope that you'll give that blog a look, and it is on the VickiHinze.com website. And because I am doing this group of blogs, I needed one place where I could go and I could post all of the posts. So I have started my main blog, and that blog contains everything, all the posts that I do for adults. The only blog that is not included is the kids' My Faith Zone. And that's because my wee ones cannot yet read in many cases, and I have to do audio-video blogs for them. So, but all of the ones for adults are under my main blog. So you can RSS it, or it's fed into Facebook as well. But you can still, I'm going to keep up all of the other blogs also. So if, for example, you're only interested in the spiritual journey and want to just see the My Faith Zone, you'll be able to do that just as you always have. Or if you're just interested in writing, you can check out My Kitchen Table just as you always have. But if you're interested in the whole shebang, then there's one place you can go, and it's called My Main Blog. And it is on the VickiHinze.com site. Now, the last thing. Over the next coming months, I'm going to be celebrating. I'm celebrating you, my readers, and people who have been very supportive to me, with a series of contests. Where those contests are, you're going to have to be the detective and find them. They will be limited. I'm not going to go crazy here, but I may have a contest just on my blog, or on just one of the blogs, or just on Twitter, or just on Facebook, or just on Shout Life, or just on the website, or just in the newsletter. And the reason that I'm doing this is because different groups of people visit all of these different places and do all of these different things. And I want to make sure that everyone understands that I don't take your support for granted. I know that you could choose to watch a movie or to do something else, and instead you read my books, and I'm very grateful for that. So watch for these series of special contests. I can assure you they will probably have names akin to the "It's nearly summer and I need a little retail therapy" contest. Kind of a little tongue-in-cheek. Or maybe not. Maybe just because I'm in a goofy mood that day. But whatever, the gratitude that I feel is certainly sincere and real. And so I want to share it. I want to do some nice things for you. So watch the blogs, watch Facebook, watch Twitter. Keep an eye peeled for these special contests. I'm only going to do one a month, so it's not like you have to check every day. Although if I were smart marketing, I wouldn't have told you that so that you would check every day. But this is not about marketing. This is about saying thank you. So, in case you don't have the opportunity or the time to go and check these things out and watch all these things, do know that I sincerely mean that I am grateful. I am very, very grateful for each and every one of you. And your notes and letters are so cherished. Thank you so much for all of them and for everything that you do for me. Blessings. Until next time, take care.